Alright, YouTube, this is the 9th time I've tried to do this video, but it's Swolesome Raymond here. You could just call me Raymond or regular, because I'm a regular ass dude. But what I have here is kind of a reactionary style video. I have a YouTube short that was posted by Channel 5 with Andrew Callahan, and it is of Clavicular on the recent interview. He walks out of the interview. Let's just get into this shit.
People probably want to learn about you, and that was what I was trying to give you the opportunity to do.
Well, no, I know. I think that's totally fair, and that's I applaud you for that. But not one, question about LOOKSMAXXIng.
There have actually been so many questions about LOOKSMAXXIng. Like, I learned in the interview, I learned about like old school forums where different LOOKSMAXXIng protocols originated. I learned about like tests. GLP-1s, like they talked about LOOKSMAXXIng. I really don't understand why he's saying that they never talked about it, because they talked the shit out of it. They talked about it a lot. That's just not, it's just not right.
There's been so many questions about LOOKSMAXXIng. I probably asked you about LOOKSMAXXIng like 40 times. I just don't know the specific science. I'm not in the community.
Okay, well, I mean, like, if
How dare you? You're not in the LOOKSMAXXIng community. This will be pertinent later.
In regards to hair loss, like, there's really nothing.
Yeah, sure, hair loss.
You see what I mean?
Telling me what to, you're trying to get me
what to ask. So when you wake up.
Okay, so here, Andrew said that he doesn't know that much about LOOKSMAXXIng, right? When you don't really know much about like the nitty-gritty of a particular subject, and this is something that I've used in interviews that could actually put the interviewer on their heels, but in a good way. But you're walking into a space, you don't really know shit, you don't really know what to ask necessarily. Clearly by the hour-long interview, Andrew did do his research, but sometimes people just don't know what to ask. It's not like an intentional, I'm avoiding asking about this thing, or I don't want to talk about this thing, but expecting people to automatically know what you want to talk about. Like, LOOKSMAXXIng has so many different things underneath it. Like, you really could talk about anything. So this seems like more miscommunication of expectations here.
You wake up every single morning and you take a look in the mirror. You're 100% satisfied with every single thing. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, dude.
His brain, all 5 cards of Exodia were played on Clavicular's brain. There is a massive Mariana Trench size fissure going right through the hemispheres of his brain. He cannot wrap his mind around the fact that someone may actually be okay with the way they look. Now, does that mean that they love everything about themselves and that they think they're the hottest piece of ass out there? No. However, someone can accept the way they look and feel generally okay with that, and yeah, they understand that there's more to them than just their looks. But this idea, Clavicular being in this echo chamber for so long, that he cannot comprehend, it is literally tearing his reality apart. It may not look like it on the outside, but internally, this is rocking him, because he's never been met by a successful person that does not value looks entirely, and this is totally just rocking his fucking world.
All right, well, I guess that's just,
dude, he's cooked. He's cooked. Andrew mogged the shit out of him just by being honest and not caring about looks. And it's not even not caring about looks. It's just not feeling the compulsion to have to maximize the way you look. Because there's a lot more to people than just their looks. And this is a slippery slope. So this is something that I notice in dating for men, and I was this person too. So like I understand some of these things, because I did also look into like I know about fucking, having high cheekbones and just general hygiene shit. That's what a lot of it is. I'm not taking meth or taking tests. I'm not going to do that. But some of these things, like, yeah, make sure that you have good sense and, like, you could do little things here and there, but like surgeries and bone smashing and, just the overemphasis on the looks, guys wind up focusing only on that, and then they're still in the exact same spot. They're still not getting the dates. They're still not getting their numbers. They're still getting ghosted. Why is that? Because they did nothing at all to work on their confidence. They did nothing to work on how they interact with members of the opposite sex. Hell, they may not have developed any single part of their personality. So, yeah, if you dress up something that's terrible, I shouldn't say that it's a person, but if you dress up something that's terrible, it's still terrible, even if it looks nice on the outside. That would be such a boring fucking relationship. So, like, looks will get you in the door, but it's your personality and the way you behave that keeps you there. And a lot of people don't consider that. Like, a lot. And I feel bad for kids in this regard, because kids go through all sorts of struggles. Not everybody has, like, a happy and loving household. I mean, I didn't. But it can be an easy thing, an easy scapegoat for why things don't work out. Oh, it must be because of the way I look. Just the way I look. Definitely not that I'm an asshole. It's the way I look. Sometimes you're an asshole.
If you want to be completely disingenuous, that's fine with me. I guess there's just no point to continue.
All right. Thank you.
So he's saying that Andrew's being completely disingenuous. Again, so this cognitive dissonance, the only way in Clavicular's mind that answer that Andrew gave could make sense must be that Andrew is lying. He has to be lying, because there's no way that somebody could possibly be 100%. And he said more or less. So it's like, that's not even like totally 100%. He's like, yeah, generally, I'm pretty okay with the way I look. That fact is just, he has to assume that Andrew is trying to be, what was the word? Not misleading or deceptive, but you kind of get the idea. That's the only way that Clavicular can rationalize the response that he just received.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right. That is it. So I will say that, if you watch the whole interview, there's a lot more to it, and I don't really want to go over all of that just in this one video. It's already looking to be 6-ish minutes long, and it's a 1-minute short video. But I will say this. You are more than just your looks. Granted, if you want to improve your looks, great. You can hit the gym. There are things that you can do. And will they give you a benefit? Yeah, they probably will give you a benefit. If you're looking and feeling better, you're probably going to be more confident. But if you make the mistake of boiling everything down to looks and needing to maximize your looks as much as possible, that's not healthy. And you're probably going to have a really tough time, because you're never going to be satisfied with the way you look, regardless. It is an ever-moving target, and therefore it's just going to get more and more extreme. So, yeah, be careful with this shit, guys.